Hey guys, and we are on to video number 4. You guys have been overwhelming in the support, especially in the YouTube shorts. I got the music wrong last time. It was actually Ellis's theme, so please forgive me. I went ahead and showed off the Ellis theme for, I actually had made that specifically for this, but I've actually got this amazing track, which is a mashup of Origami King's Ottern Mountain and the battle theme. I'll have the link down below to it on YouTube, and I can't even feel like it fits even more for today's battle, which we're going to be featuring Leafeon today. Leafeon is definitely a mon that doesn't get a lot of love and support, and I think that is a crime. So we're going to go ahead and get directly into this match versus Chris 2154. By the way, before we jump into things, special thanks to Angela9091 for keeping me motivated. You guys for being incredible, and let me know your favorite game so far in the Showdown series in the comments section below. And if you like the music that we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below. With that, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so I've got an Oricorio POW lead versus a Delibird lead. I'm kind of okay with this thing going down. I know that it is not really the best terrestrialization, and this lets me get Lycanroc in pretty much for free as long as I don't get frozen. A Cell Rock quickly ends this Delibird's life, and he doesn't really get anything for it. Hippowdon is the answer now. At first, I was just going to close combat. He goes for a Yawn on my Leafeon. Leafeon, most of the time, is a normal terrestrialization. I keep that in mind. I've got the two grass types. I actually favor this matchup with the Appleton. I don't really care that much that my leftovers gets knocked off because Apple Acid and Leech Seed are my main move choices anyway, and just recovering off all that other damage. He's going to bring in this other big threat. Now, as long as this thing doesn't have Ice Fang, I can bring it down pretty close to 2-hit KO range with Apple Acid, but he does have the Flying Terrestrialization, and that is going to be able to knock me out pretty easily. But that enables me to go into Lycanroc Dusk, or Midday form, really easily, and go ahead and go for an Accelerock, as now my Lycanroc is going to get hit by the Life Orb. And this is a really good time to come into Leafeon once again into another Yawn. Now, with this Yawn cast upon me, I can't really stay in here that well. I'm going to go to Houndstone. And guys, I play this Houndstone so bad. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I do go for the Willibus and get the Iron Treads burned, so that's really nice. So the knockoff won't do a whole lot of damage. But now, like, my whole advantage with this thing is pretty much gone. So now I'm going to go back into Leafeon again. This time, I'm not under Yawn. And he is actually a burned Iron Treads. I get the amazing crit, which really doesn't matter. He is now at 2 HP. I'm just going to Synthesis up just to kind of see what he goes for. It works out. I mean, he does get a crit with Iron Head, and then he just goes down to the burn residual. Now he's going to bring in this threat like it's no business. And I'm going to go ahead and Terrestrialize into Normal type and bop him with a Double Edge. I actually wanted, like, Tears Don't Fall for this, but then I thought of Paper Mario, the Origami King, and I was thinking of the area just before the Shogun area, and the music for Autumn here just fits so perfectly for leaves falling. Anyways, now he's going to go for a Double Shock, and my Last Respect is not going to take him out because he's null typing, and Volt Switch is going to allow him to get Hippowdon back in here. What I just figured out that I was just going to go for a decent hit with close combat. I know it's not going to do a lot, but I want to bring him into a range which I could take him out with Leafeon. Also, stay in here maybe not quite two-shot him with close combat, but bring him down to a very revengeable range for my Leafeon, which I know he's just going to slack that off, but I still get stab on my grass, so I just need to get him to a point that I can take him down. I'm going to try to wake up here. I do wake up on the final turn and go for a Swords Dance. I'm not sure why I didn't just close combat there. That was definitely a misplay on my part. But I'm going to go to Leafeon. He goes back out into Palmont, and Leaf Blade gets another critical and takes out Palmont. That's kind of nice because close combat would have been an issue. I don't know what this thing wants to go for. He goes for the Aqua Jet, gets a crit as well. We just have a very critical hit Wi-Fi battle today, which I can understand because Leaf Blade crits a lot. So now I'm going to go out into this thing, take a Psychic Fangs, and then Dragon Dance up on this Bruxish. I do not take an Aqua Jet from this range, so that is unfortunate. I was thinking Gyarados was my win here. But now, Aqua Jet is a neutral hit instead of a resisted hit, so I'm going to go ahead and Synthesis as he actually got that burn off of his Iron Treads. So Iron Treads hits me pretty hard with an Iron Head. I'm going to just take a couple of these Iron Heads, and it's pretty much a a war of attrition here where I need to get to a nice, healthy amount of health, enough to take down Bruxish and also take a hit from Iron Treads. Hopefully get on a turn where I don't take a lot of damage from it. I don't need the boost too much, just in case. Actually, I needed just to one-shot the Hippowdon so it doesn't yawn me, because I lose if it yawns. So I'm going to go ahead and Leaf Blade again, and we are left with the Bruxish. But the Bruxish can take me out with an Aqua Jet. Had I not healed those times, I would have actually gone down between my Life Orb and Sand and being normal type to that Aqua Jet. Thank you so much, Chris, for that game. Like I said, poorly played Houndstone, and probably the longest video I've ever uploaded. Let's shoot for 5 likes and 4 comments. I know that's a very odd number. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm doing everything I can to get my computers back, and you guys are being just incredible. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. See you next time.